Okay, so in this video, we are going to talk about the touch type tool in Adobe Illustrator, and we are also going to learn how to convert our letters to outlines, and I will show you why in just a minute. So go ahead and create a new document. Don't worry about the size. It could be 8.5 by 11 inches. And then I'm going to type out my name using my type tool. Then I'm going to navigate to the touch type tool, or shift and the letter T. Okay. Once I click on that, it says click on a character to start. So I'm just going to click on this character, and then this will allow me to move my letters around. All right, so this could be handy for poster design. Maybe you're doing something wacky with your text, just wanted to move stuff around. Now notice that when I click and move my letters over, everything shifts with it. Okay, so it kind of keeps them in line, but you're able to move them around. All right, something else you could do with this is rotate. So if you wanted to rotate a letter, you could do that. So I just wanted to show you how to do that. The next thing we're going to talk about is converting your type to outlines. All right, this is going to be very, very important when you start creating logo designs. I'm going to go ahead and choose, let's go with this one. I'm going to increase the size, so I'm just going to pull this out like this. All right, so whenever we create logos and posters and certain things that you want to send out to print or to other people, what you're going to have to do is convert your text to a shape. All right, and to do that, we are going to just type out our words, and then you're going to right click and hit create outlines. If you don't see it here, you can go up here to object, and then you should see it somewhere in object. Is it in type? Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it's in type. So go to type and then create outlines. All right, so what this does, it gives your text a shape. It turns your text into shape. Okay, so if I were to click on my direct select tool, now you can see I have all these anchor points. I can come in here and modify my text, but it kind of flattens your text. So if you were to send it to somebody who didn't have that font or that type on their computer, it would stay the same. If you send me your file and it's a PDF and you haven't flattened that PDF, or you send me the Illustrator file and I don't have the font on my computer that you used to create your design with, I'm not going to be able to see what it looks like on your end. It will switch to the default font, which is my Pro on my end, and it's going to look completely different. So it's going to be important that you convert your text to outlines when we make posters, when we create our logos and things like that. All right, and also when we make stickers and send it to the Cricut machine. Okay, so when you have converted your letters to an outline, you can now modify your anchor points and modify your text to make it look like something completely different. You can remove anchor points now. You can add anchor points if you wanted to. All right, so this is good for converting your text as well. And so everything is grouped together, or at least should be. If I wanted to ungroup everything, I would select it all and hit ungroup, and then I can click on individual letters and move them around. Okay, so then I could come in here and change this text. So you could essentially design your own typography with this effect. All right, so what I want you to do is mess around with that and convert your text to an outline. Type out your word, your name, or a quote or a phrase, and then mess around with the letter forms. Save your file as let's have you save it as the Illustrator file and turn that into Classroom. All right, so just do some modifications to your fonts. I want to see that you learned how to convert it to outlines and you modified it. It doesn't have to be anything special. I just want to see that you are learning how to convert your stuff to outlines.